Here we are at the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, and we are going to try a brand new restaurant that opened up just a few weeks ago. It's a Mediterranean concept called Orla, and my tummy and taste buds can't wait to give it a try. So today on The Daily Dad, we're going to review Orla by Michael Mina here at the Mandalay Bay. Now, I love the Moroccan marketplace inspired design. Its eye-catching feature, though, is the S-shaped bar where solo diners can find a comfortable place to enjoy an excellent meal. I came here on a Monday night at about 8:30 p.m. Business was good and the bar was all but full. There were 3 bartenders there, all very helpful, even though they could barely keep up with the incoming drink orders as well as the needs of the patrons sitting at the bar. But my bartender did take time out to talk about recommendations from the menu without making the exchange seem rushed. So I went with his suggestions and ordered the lobster salad and the Harissa infused lamb chops. Okay, so the first thing presented to me was some homemade breads and spreads. Look how pretty the presentation is. It is accompanied by 3 spreads, tzatziki, olive oil with chili flakes, and also baba ganoush, which is eggplant. This was definitely yummy. While the bread portions look deceivingly small, be forewarned that eating all the bread will make you feel full pretty quickly. Okay, and now for our appetizer, and it's a beauty. Fresh lobster chunks paired with avocado and mango. Citrusy and refreshing. But, you know, I kind of wished that the lobster salad actually had, salad. Even a little bit of frisée with some mango-infused vinaigrette would have been nice since I'm a fan of greens and a fan of mango. That said, I'm also a lobster lover who prefers lobster in smaller portions. So as an appetizer, this was the perfect size for me, and it allowed me to save room for the larger entree yet to come. Oh, and oh my goodness, what do we have here? This is the Harissa infused lamb chops. Looks really good. It comes with a side of blistered peppers as well as a stuffed squash. This side dish was a real surprise. You've probably heard of stuffed green peppers. This is similar. It's squash though, and the rice inside is infused with something along the lines of a fruity paste. It's really good, and I've never actually had anything like this before. But of course, the star of the dish is the lamb chops. Oh, and I'm definitely a fan. It's tender and it tastes like what I think a good lamb chop should taste like. Hey, have you ever ordered lamb chops and then they bring you a side of mint jelly? Why do people put jelly on their meat? I kind of put lamb chops in the same category as filet mignon. It has a similar tenderness and flavor, but I've never seen anyone put mint jelly on their filet mignon. Can I get an amen? And can I get another one of those stuffed squash? Oh, it's amazing. Anyway, I know that Orla is an upscale fork and knife kind of restaurant, but there is just not a good way to remove all of this deliciousness off the bone using utensils. Okay, well, now that we're past that faux pas, we're heading to the finish line with dessert, and we're going to go with Basbousa. It's a dessert I've never seen, and I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but the waiter says that yes, it is pronounced Basbousa. But you know what? My taste buds are translating every bite correctly, and this is also very good. It's airy, it's not sweet at all, it's not rich and heavy like many of the other dessert offerings. The mango does the heavy lifting in terms of its subtle sweetness, and the accompanying scoop of coconut ice cream gives this dessert a nice lingering aftertaste. I'm going off script here, but I think it would have been really cool if the menu was written in Arabic with English subtitles. Just an aesthetic recommendation. Anyway, if your palate can appreciate Mediterranean cuisine, then your palate will certainly appreciate Orla. The food was very good, and this restaurant definitely adds to Mandalay Bay's Restaurant Row vibe. Price-wise, I thought it was a good value too, and the portions will leave you satisfied. But while I thought the meal was indeed tasty, I don't think Orla is one of those destination restaurants where you would make a special trip if you were staying at another hotel. Now, I'd make a special trip to eat at his restaurant in the Aria called Bardo Brasserie, and I'd make a special trip to eat at his eponymous restaurant at the Bellagio. But if I were staying at the Aria or Bellagio, I don't think I would make a special trip to Orla. Hey, that said, if you are staying here at the Mandalay Bay or perhaps the Luxor, it's definitely a solid and also a unique option. In fact, I actually cannot think of another Mediterranean restaurant on the Strip. So for a change of pace and for some well-made lamb chops, come to Orla, which I give 3 stars out of 4. Hey, this is the Daily Dad reminding you to try new things and to always be happy.